feed the viewers. What time is it? 9:48 p.m. Alright. Well, put some content out as usual. Oh, hello viewers. It's nighttime. Another beautiful day. Hope your five senses work. Health and strength is good or excellent. Hey. Alright. Now, what do I got for you? What do I got for you? Wait a minute. What do I got for you guys? Oh, we talking about, what do we got? We're talking about here, Star Citizen. You know, last time I did a video on this, they raised about, was it, I think $700 million But now they just raised but now it's up to $800 million. Yeah. $800 million. Listen to this. See if I can get the right mouse here. Says here, what's up, NeoWin.net? Listen to this. Says here, Star Citizen crowdfunding passes 800 million. Gains the latest 100 million in less than a year. Says here, with multiple studios under its wing, Cloud Imperium Games have now been developing Star Citizen for over a decade now, with almost every development cost being covered by its fans. The total amount raised for the title via crowdfunding has now hit another record-breaking milestone, with another 100 million being added to the total in less than a year. Since the company owns funding tracker has been updated to show the community how to raise. That the community has now raised over $800 million dollars. It was late May of 2024 that Star Citizen crowdfunding reached 700 million. The tracker built-in timeline also shows a sharp uptick in funding raised during the past week. This is also around when the title received its alpha update for backers, kicking off the studio's 2025 update scheduled by bringing a mission involving orbital laser mini sandworms ahead of the big ones, and even in its first alien NPC for players to interact with. Says here, compared to previous years, the project has been hitting a major development milestone lately. Persistent Universe Alpha, that backers got access to advance to version 4.0 late last year. This colossal update adds the long time coming Pyro star system to the universe, bringing with its 5 new planets to experience with their own fauna. Fauna, fresh resource, and even server meshing via one for enabling thousands of players to be present in servers together. Says here, even the long-awaited Star Citizen single-player campaign, Squadron 42, received a long launch window last year. Cloud Imperium Games now expect to release this half of the massive project sometime in 2026, after being announced to be featured complete. Squadron 42 is now said to be in the polishing stage prior to launch. The sci-fi storyline is slated to run for 30 to 40 hours and also features stars like Gillian Anderson, Gary Oldman, and Henry Cavill in the cast. Henry Cavill. Says here, anything else? That's it. We got 3 comments here from the commenters or debaters. Says here, money laundering continues. He's probably wrong on that, and that's what James said. And then Thartis said, for FYI, within financial crimes, that is not laundering at all. Ask ChatGPT for a great concise definition. And then Mr. P04 said, maybe this market correction will finally stop ridiculous for it like this. Alright, look. So, there's crowdfunding. Okay, Wait a minute. Star Citizen passes 800 million, right? And the last time I talked about this, it was 700 million, but now it's 800 million, right? In less than a year. So, you have crowdfunding, and then you have Kickstarters, you have Patreons, and you have what's that? GoFundMe, right? And and then you got, I think you got Cash Apps and all that stuff. So when it comes to funding, you got some people donate. You got some people who donate, and they tell people how much they donate because they want attention. But then you got other people that donate and they do it in silence. They don't need people to know their business of how much they donate and when they donate it and the time they donate. So it seems like people the fans of Star Citizen, they love what's going on with the game and the project. In terms of creativity. So going from 700 million to 800 million in less than a year. That's pretty impressive, but people, I just think that the fans of the game love it. They love it so much they just keep putting money, donating money towards it, and they want to see the project, the game expands and grow, and yeah, and the people that are donating, they're not doing it to get attention or spotlight or nothing like that. They just love what's going on with the game so far. So they donate when they can, when they can, if and when they can, or when the time is right, they'll do it. But they love it, man, and the Imperium is having is seeing success with it. Especially with the game, especially with the game industry now, and the way games are getting so big, and the cost of game development, and yeah, you need funding to do all that, So yeah, that's why you see smaller studios now doing they're doing Kickstarters to get funds to get their project off the ground, because they want to see it through. So yeah, but people have been donating so far, and they love what they're probably big sci-fi nerds too, they love it, so they don't mind donating, so yeah, and it's working now. Right now, let's see here, you got backers, from last year, probably, who donated like the year before and the year before. They just donated again, so because they have the funds to do it. So yeah, and so far, man. Now this article talks about having featured star like Gillian Anderson, Gary Oldman, and Henry Cavill. Well, Henry Cavill did Superman and all those superhero movies, so hey, why not? Yeah. Let's see what else they got on here. It says Squadron 42 is now said to be polishing the stage to prior launch. Okay. The game, it says Cloud Imperial Games now expect to release this half of massive project sometime in summer 26. So yeah, Crowd Imperium got some nice supporters, man. So you can't hate them. You can't hate them for that, So yeah, and I'm sure communication had a lot to do with this too. It ain't just some people love what they see from Star Citizen, so they just keep donating. But I'm sure that Cloud Imperium, they talk to their supporters and their funders, and yeah, and stay in communication with them, and everything has been going, everything's been going well, So yeah. What else? 100 million being added. Well, this goes to show you that there's money out there. So yeah. The world is not broke. The world is not broke like you think it is. So yeah. You got billionaires, multi-billionaires, multi-millionaires. You got multi-millionaires, and then you have millionaires. So yeah, and even people with thousands of dollars. So yeah, they're all supporting this project, man. So yeah, so 800 million, pretty good. Yeah. This article got two nice pictures of the game though. They got one with two spaceships. They kind of look like the ships off Destiny for a little bit. Look kind of similar, but they're different. And then they got another picture here. Got like two ships. I think they're just flying, and there's like a vehicle on the ground. And yeah, so 800 million it is, man. So yeah. Let's see what else. What else they got on this? You said the backers, persistent. But it says persistent universe alpha that backers get access to advanced version 4.0 late last year. That's another benefit that comes with donation too. You get early access. So pretty good, man. Yeah. What else is on here? Let's see. That's that, man. Yeah, Star Citizen's moving right along, man. And Imperium is sitting on a nice little nest egg, so that should help them in the days and weeks and months and years to come, man. So yeah, whenever they face like financial if they run into a financial problem, if that happens, but if they got a nice little nest egg, they can help them carry on with their project and what they're doing, So pretty good for them, man. Pretty good. Yeah. Let's see. And then it says the tracker built in the timeline also show a sharp uptick in fundraise during the past week. Yeah. These guys love donating, man. They just love this project, man. Yeah. So you best believe that communication is a really big part of this. Oh, a huge part of this. People don't just get up and just donate just to be donating. It's just, I think communication plays a big role in this. Through like emails, phone calls, podcasting, video conference, and blogs. Yeah. I think communication plays a huge role in this, man. But very good though for Cloud Imperium though. Very good for them. What it says here, the colossal updates add the long time coming Pyro star system to the universe, bringing with it 5 new planets to experience with their own fauna, fresh resource, and even server meshing V1 for enabling thousands of players to be present in the server together. Yeah. Communication is a that 800 million. That's communication is the big deal behind this milestone. You best believe it. Talking, phone calls, texting, emails, blogs, podcasts, video conferencing. Yeah. Oh yeah. talking to each other, man. Yeah. Oh yeah. Pretty good for them though, man. What else they got here? It says the sci-fi storyline is slated to run for 30 to 40 hours, also featuring stars. Yeah. Okay. That should do it, man. So most people, they donate in silence, man. You know, most people donate in silence. You know, they're not going to tell you how much they donate, when they donated, the day they donated, the time they donated. They donate on their own time. You know, yeah. And so far it's working, man. But communication played a big role in this, though. Oh yeah, talking to people. Oh yeah. And so far so good, man. So good for them. This has nothing to do with money laundering. This ain't got nothing to do with money laundering. I don't think so. You know, it's just people be talking, you know, to different channels, you know, whether it's texting, emails, phone call, you know, on social media networks, podcasts, blogs, video conferencing. Oh yeah. Communication played a role in all this. A huge role. A huge role. Yeah. So, like I told you before, like I told you guys before, communications is big in video games. It's big in technology, man. It's big. Once social media came out, no one can hide anymore, you know. You got to communicate with people now, you know, because you got all these social media platforms, whether from MySpace, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. Who else? Who else can I think of? Who else? There's a few artists I can't think of, but you got the email systems. Yeah, that plays a role in it. Of course, you got your conferencing, podcast, video conference. Yeah, all that. Communications is big in today's information now is like just moving so fast. Information is like this, super fast. I would say computer information is like Niagara Falls now. The way social media like plays a huge role in it. Computer information is like Niagara Falls, man. It's like information is just moving. So yeah, communication played a huge role in this. So you best believe it. You know, shows and seminars, all that. Oh yeah, played a huge role in this. So yeah, it's the name of the game now. You know, so good for them, man. So you can't knock them. You know, you can't knock them when you're talking on a consistent basis, and you're doing shows, seminars, and you're doing emails, and you're doing phone calls, and you're using social media platforms, and you're doing conferencing, and you're doing podcasts. I mean, you're doing blogs, podcasts, and video conferencing. Yeah. So communication played a huge role in this, man. So best believe it. Anyway, but good for them though. Good for them. You can't hate on them. You can't hate on that. You know. You can't hate on what they got going on right now. So good for them, man, and keep pushing. But anyway, I'm gonna leave this video for y'all to enjoy though. Nice talking to you people again. Crystal Star Wars Dark Side. Go. Base. Wait a minute. Oh. Yeah, there you go.